Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I was on a phone call for an interview that I'm going to do later this week on the channel, and I totally lost track of time. As you can tell, not even a moment to go brush my hair. I might leave and do it and come back. I'm not sure. I should really keep that stuff next to my desk here. Hey, everybody, and welcome to our members only New Year's Eve live early in the day, because you guys know me. I'm going to be asleep probably by 10 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, moderators, for being here. Did I make this? You know what, you guys? Did I think this is not a members only stream. That's okay. We're going to go with it. Oh my goodness. When I set it up earlier, you have to hit all these buttons. There's just so much. But like I said, my apologies. I was super distracted because I'm very excited about some interviews I'm doing this week that I'm lining up. Brooke, don't worry about it. It was supposed to be members only, but I forgot to flip the switch on the members only. So everybody gets a ride. It is like the town bicycle today. Hop on, everybody. Come on in here. Except now I'm more like, oh, great. Now everybody's going to see it. And, haven't even brushed the hair because I've been running around all afternoon. All right. So everybody who's joining us, usually I do a members only video I've been doing them on Tuesdays at 4:00 Central. Let me catch up with the chat here a little bit. It's an opportunity basically for me to do that. Catch up with the members, see what you guys are doing. Dr. MLS, hello. Olson, thank you for the Happy New Year. Greggy's here. Mama Opal, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Hey, Marcy, I'm glad that you're here. The Scrapbooker, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Happy New Year, watching from work. Fantastic. Dang, now that I know I didn't have this set to members only, I should have probably done my intro. I'm Natalie. This is Scientology Life After a Cult. This is like a behind the scenes. Hold on, this is getting hot. Okay. Wow, I really feel like a mess, you guys. Josiah, hey there. I'm so glad that you're here. Gina and Arkansas Flamingo's here. Hey, Antics of a Mama Squirrel. I saw I had an email from you. I need to get caught up on my emails. I never fully get caught up, but I've decided that I'm going to dedicate a certain amount of time to catching up on emails. So I end up either I spend too long on it and I don't get other stuff done. I'm just going to dedicate a certain amount of time, I think, each day and set a timer. This is something I'm learning how to do. And then I'm going to, just kind of go from there. Just like I probably won't get everything caught up, but I think it'll help a ton. Because I feel like I'm often all or nothing, and I'm trying to work on that where I think, oh, if I can't get it all done, then I don't even want to start. But I'm trying to change that mentality to if you do a little each day, if you eat the elephant one bite at a time, then you'll make more progress. Nana of 12. Oh, really? That's crazy. Congrats to you. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Brooke Elliott, you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Eric S. Eric's been in PJs all day. You canceled your New Year's Eve plans? Let me make sure my microphone's set up correctly too. No, it is not. There we go. There we go. Aloha, Grace. Eric, I hope you feel better, and I'm glad you're in your PJs. I hope you're good and relaxed. Hey, Angel. Blue Butter. Candace, Happy New Year's to you as well. Saki, it was supposed to be a members only live, but I didn't hit the right button when I set it up, so here we are. Here we are. My apologies to the members, where it's usually our special time, but we will still have it since this is so random. Let's see. Oh, Nicole the Kiwi, good to see you. Yep, that's right, Marcy. I done messed up. But that's totally okay. That's right, Saki. Some serious false advertising going on here. Now I got to go change the thumbnail, and it's like a whole thing, making work for myself. Saki, that's right. You gate crashing. Have fun. Enjoy. Oh, thank you, Robin. I have been just running all over the place today, working and getting some stuff done. I don't know. Did you guys have the day off today? Is New Year's Eve like a holiday where people take the whole day? I've always been in fields where, well, even after I got out of Scientology, where there's no real true holidays. Even in working in real estate, it just, it's kind of the same. I think I went through one period where for like a year and a half, there wasn't a holiday that I didn't show a house on, except for Christmas. Natalie's Body Thetans is here. Fabulous. Hey, Justine. Lisa in Brooklyn, you caught a live. That's so awesome. I'm glad you're here. Gina's all, girl, you go do what you got to do. We'll wait. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go that I have not brushed my hair and I just came running in here. Let's see. Oh, Antics of a Mama Squirrel says it wasn't important. I just released a video on you and I was telling you I'm going to be on hiatus after I get my next few videos. Oh, well, I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Cooler by the Lake. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. That's crazy. Can't stay long. Just want to say Happy New Year's all. Raise a glass to 2025. Cheers to that. I need a water too. Mar, good to see you. Gracie says, just finished your 2024 recap and 3, 2, 1 more. Natalie, have a happy 2025. You as well, Gracie. You as well. Oh, Bella Notes. I want it puzzle time so bad. I'm going to do a puzzle tonight. I think that's part of what I'm going to do. Living it up over here. Kathy Ann, happy New Year's Eve, Natalie and Ollie. Yeah, Ollie, I thought I just heard him. Stopping by before Reese's New Year's Eve stream in a bit and wanted to send some love for a beautiful New Year. Thank you, Kathy Ann. Yeah, she's going on, I think, 5:30 Central. We will be done by then because, I'm going to be wanting to watch Reese too while doing my puzzle. My grandkids or my Mina's coming over. Oliver is already here. We're going to hang out tonight. Oh, good for you, Olsen. You're on vacation. I love that. Helena, good to see you. Thank you so much for your email. You are so funny. You totally look 22. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Hey, Cubana Chica. Good grandma. Good for you, Josiah. I'm glad you gave yourself the day off. You got to do that. Mary James, I have a party to go to, a New Year's Eve party later and don't want to. Anyone else feel the same? I love that. Me, totally. I mean, being that this is just us here talking, right? I'm going to let you guys know if you haven't figured this out. I am very much a homebody. I like being home, comfortable, minding my own business. I like to go out and do things too, but I don't like to go out and do things when everybody else is out doing things on account of, I don't like a lot of crowd and noise. Can't avoid it all the time, but when I can, I do. I rather kick back, do a puzzle, I'll catch up on some shows. I'm super late to the Squid Game party. I just started season 1. I think I'm halfway through. I'm going to watch that. I have a whole playlist saved of YouTube videos that I've been wanting to get caught up on. Oh, Nana of 12, retired, off every day. I love that. Living the dream. Saki says, can you believe we're 1/4 of the way through the 21st century? Wow, when you put it in that context, that's crazy. The Journey 2020. Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you for that. Nicole just visioned that you finished a 1,000-piece Disney puzzle. Very fun. I know I'm behind in some of this chat. Josiah, you're the same way. Bad social anxiety. I can bring it. When I need to be social, I can be social. It's just when there's so many other people out. It's just never been a fun thing for me. Game Time Brian, hey there. Welcome, welcome. That's right, Love Maddie. So many of the best SPs are here. Let's see. Well, while we're here, so usually what I do in a members only live that you are now all a part of is we just often just kind of see where the chat wants to go. See if there's any questions for me about our week that we had, any ideas, people you guys want to interview me for the channel, really any, you know, any kind of questions or anything. Because like I said, this is where when I do the members only live, I really try to pay more attention to the chat as well. Lisa says that Lisa in Brooklyn, I hate hanging with drunk people. Me too, even when I was a drunk person. That's the crazy thing. Even when it's like I was drinking and stuff, I'd like, isn't that kind of funny? Like I could be drunk myself, but I didn't like to be around drunk people. I think because I always thought of myself as a fun drunk. There really wasn't a lot of drama. But then I knew other people that dang, like things would happen. But not for me, not for me. I gave it up like about 8 years ago. The sugar, the inflammation, I did it too much. I would either not be drinking at all in my life because my time in Scientology, it's hard to because you're not supposed to drink alcohol within 24 hours of going on course or doing auditing. And they basically are always like, trying to get you to do something like that. So you really can't. So New Year's Eve, celebrating like tonight, if you're in Scientology and you have to go to course on the 1st, no drinking for you. Aloha, everybody. Thank you so much for the alohas in the chat. Game Time Brian, you do a members Zoom once a week on your channel. Reese does something like that monthly, and I thought about doing that with my top 2 membership tiers. Try that, see how people like that. Oh, Candace, yes. I'm doing a lot of coloring. Somebody sent me this amazing squirrel coloring book of different squirrels. So don't be jealous, but I'm going to be working on that this week. And I just got some awesome, I think they're brownies from John Shamwowski. John, thank you so much for the sweets. I will drop you an email just in case you're not here. So yeah, I think my evening is pretty well laid out. And I get to hang out with my grandkids. Josiah, I totally get that. And you know what? That's a lot of, I think, how I feel the same way sometimes. Nicole the Kiwi says, I would drink more if I was in Scientology to avoid having to go on course. Oh, no kidding. But then they send you to ethics and it becomes like a whole thing. Andrew, thank you for being a member for 9 months and Happy New Year to you too. Yep, D, it was supposed to be a members only stream, but I did the settings incorrectly. So we're all here together. Skipper the geriatric chihuahua. I love your name. I'm envious. I love squirrel and mushrooms. I don't have a mushrooms coloring book, but I can see how that would be cool. Arkansas Flamingo says, I can't drink much anyways. I'm a cheap date. Plus my southern accent gets so thick you'd need closed captioning to understand me. Oh my goodness. Super Weekend Warrior says, it was common to see many people in the sauna on New Year's Day, believing that 1 or 2 days of Purif relieves themselves of the alcohol used on New Year's Eve. We've heard this about Lisa Marie Presley, that she had redone the Purification Rundown, which is Scientology's sauna program, where L. Ron Hubbard claims you sweat out toxins, alcohol, drugs, just clean yourself up. That if she reverted or had, backslid, that she could do a Purif and just start over. Of course, not accurate. Hey, Becky, you visiting your mom? These elderly people sure like to party. And early in the day, which I am about that life. Early in the day. I'll be doing 12 a.m. stuff at 12 p.m. That's what you get to do when you're older. Though I don't really. I was out running around working all day. Not too exciting. Hey, Kat K, thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you too, Anne. So how many of you, put a 1 in the chat if you're going out for New Year's Eve and a 2 if you're staying in? I'm very curious. 1 for me. Yeah, I'll do it too. 1 for me. I'm staying in. But I'm curious, how much of you stay in? How much of you go out? Mock says, I just get ridiculously chill and calm on alcohol. So I really don't like being around choleric drunks. Choleric. What does that mean, Mock? I don't know what that means. The choleric part. I get the idea though. Helena, thank you for that super sticker. It's all a ruse. I drink Xenu's blood to stay young. Girl, send me some. She told me her real age, which I will not mention in an email, but I was always like, I was under the impression she was about 22. Good for you. Happy New Year to you, Lacey. Okay, so some of you are going out here. Bell Note is going out. Helen is staying in. Candace, also known as Mark Barker, is staying in. Staying. Oh, Jessica. Jessica already like 3, been out, now home. Good for you. Get to ring in the new year at home. Professor Furberger is a 2, so you're staying in. Oh, yeah, it's me. 1 is going. Oh, crap. Did I get it backwards? Oh, I swear. It's been a day, y'all. Somebody tell me, was it 1 was staying in or I forget. Mama Opal, I know you know. Always the first. Here. Oh, is this the first time you stayed in, Nicole? Lacey says, I went out last year thinking I wanted to be out. How did you feel about it when you went out? G Buddy never in. 222, staying home, doing a puzzle, watching football. Nice. Same for me, except no football. I'll probably catch up on a show. Like I said, I've been watching Squid Games season 1. Season 2 just came out. Evil Blue Eyes, you're staying home. Nice. Skipper the geriatric chihuahua is staying home. Pat Jonas, we stayed home. Oscar says 2, but on to my second bottle of cava. Oh, Kim, girl, I like this. You're already back home in your PJs. Now I'm kind of glad, which is, I know this might sound weird. I was going to already go like put my pajamas on and just do the members only live in my pajamas because it's so much, well, I want to say it's so much more casual than my regular videos, but I feel like my videos are pretty casual to begin with, but it's super casual, just much more laid back. I feel like anybody could show up in their pajamas, and I'm all about people being comfortable and myself too. Tiki says, Happy New Year. I've been puzzling and painting Australia. New Year's Day here. Oh, that's right. You are already in the 2025. Off shopping because there are no crowds. Hope 2025 is a great year for all of us. Me too. Mars says, 2 usually have a party, but since I had to work all day, I wasn't feeling it. I get it. Ooh, Mousy, staying home and binging Sons of Anarchy. I watched that. I think it was when it came out. Tony and I were super into that show. We watched the whole thing together. Hubby making me steak and lobster. Yummy. Lacey, you definitely must be in another time zone. Was okay, but left just after midnight. And here you are with us. Oh, good to know, Oscar. I was wondering, cava is the Spanish version of champagne. Oh, I did not know that. So the Spanish have cava, the French have champagne, and the Italians have prosecco. Is that kind of how it goes? Ooh, Nona Donna. I used to do cocktail waitressing at functions at a local Elks Lodge, and it was mandatory to work New Year's. After a couple of years being terrified going home with the amateurs, I gave it up. Stay home. Yeah, my Tony and I went out. The last time we went out on New Year's was probably like 8-9 years ago. And we went with a really good friends of ours. What did we go to? It was a big party, but I would have rather stay home. Cubana Chica says, in my younger days, you went out and paid way too much money. That's another reason. Love Maddie, you do you, boo. PJs, yeah. I mean, technically, I do sleep in this sweatshirt sometimes, but I am wearing regular pants. Susan Goo Grandma, we'll see you later. Happy Aloha-tology New Year to you as well. I'm glad you popped by. So Becky is going home and enjoying New Year's nice and cozy in my recliner with the hubby. That sounds lovely. There's definitely a recliner in my future tonight. There really is. You can get kava at Trader Joe's. Wow, I didn't know that. Josiah says this is probably random. Okay, random is like my favorite thing. Random and weird, even better. This is probably random, but I sometimes wonder if Elvis had been alive while Lisa Marie was involved in Scientology, would he have tried to get her out or would he have joined himself? He would have tried to get her out. Elvis Presley is on the record of saying basically Scientology is a bunch of BS. I forget exactly what he said, but that was the idea. He knew I don't know if it was a Dianetics book somebody gave him or something, but there's a quote floating around where he's basically like, "No, this is garbage." So I don't think he even would have allowed it in the first place for her to even get into it. I'm AKA sophomoric septuagenarian, so totally over the parties. That I'm guessing means older person like myself and enjoys being home. Lacey, I'm in mountain time in Canada. This year is cozy pants. Lovely. You know, Jolie, that's not a bad idea. If you go out, you're always home by 10. Two retired paramedics have done enough New Year's Eve car accidents. Yeah. Yeah. Go out and get home by 10. I've done that before too, where we just go out to dinner and then go home. Yep, Lacey, I don't think Elvis would have wanted his daughter involved in Scientology at all. At all. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I got to all these. We did. Thank you guys for all the happy New Year's and stuff too. All right. So tonight, like I said, my grandkids are coming over. We're going to hang out. I was going earlier while I was running errands. I stopped by this one grocery store I really like. I call it my special grocery store because I don't get all my groceries there because they're too expensive, but they got fabulous stuff there. I was going to go get a poke bowl and some other stuff. And I walked in and there were so many people there and I realized everybody was there shopping for their New Year's Eve. And suddenly it just hit me like how many times I had done that exact same thing for New Year's Eve or a different holiday with my Tony in that exact same store. Needless to say, I got halfway through the store and turned around and left. I was like, I am going to break down and cry in this store. And I did not want to do that. So I left and I went to a grocery store, a different one that, doesn't have some of the stuff the other one has. But Tony and I had only ever been there one time because they opened not long, just a little while actually before he died. And that's become like the only grocery store that I guess feel comfortable might be the right word because there's not a lot of memories there. So I go there or I Instacart. And I've been to the fancy grocery store many times since Tony died, but not for like a holiday thing. So that's what I think it was like the holiday thing. I could just feel it coming up and I was like, nope, not doing it. And you know what? Actually, though, I was really proud of myself because I didn't force myself to do it. I could have done that. It was my instinct. My instinct was to just do it. Just grab a couple things, suck it up, and get through it. You can do this. But I was like, you know what? No, man, I've done a lot of hard things already this year. I'm going to check out of a few, especially today. Geoplanet Jane says, poor Lisa Marie, how on earth did she not get proper medical attention when she had intestinal blockage? I had that and it is so painful and requires surgery to fix. Wow, that is great context, Geoplanet Jane, about that. In reading her book, I got the idea, this was my interpretation, I'm not stating this as fact. I got the idea that she wasn't quick to go to the doctor. Not uncommon in Scientologists. And I mean, even let's be real, people not in Scientology, I know a lot of people who are like, no, I'm not going to the doctor. That's how you get sick. So for different reasons. But yeah, I thought about that too, Geoplanet Jane. Like how does that not get caught? And the reason I think she's not big on going to the doctor is because although that's when she was going to rehab, but I don't know. I got the idea reading the book that she wasn't so quick to go to the doctor. So maybe that, I don't know. Let's see. Brooke Elliott says, in my opinion, I think you've done so well with this. We all felt it for sure, and we broke for you. Thank you for letting us support you where we could with you for my Tony. Oh, thank you, Brooke. That's so sweet. Yeah, that's why I was like, no, I don't need to force myself to go to a specific grocery store. I can leave. That is also an option. That's what I've been trying to do because, like I said, it's so in my nature to just push through and get things done no matter what, despite my personal tragedy. Did you all see Still Magnolias? You know that one line where Daryl Hannah, what was it she said? I'm not going to let my personal tragedy interfere with my ability to do good hair. I forgot what her tragedy was. I think she was getting a divorce or something. But always reminds me of that. But I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. Doesn't feel good. I'm walking away from it and going to a different grocery store. And that is an option. So what I've been trying to do through my grief process sometimes is ask myself, what are my options? Because there's usually another option. It doesn't have to be the one thing I said I'm going to do that I have to do that. It's kind of funny when you think about how I talk to friends who are like, I just need to get motivated and I lack motivation too sometimes, especially these days. But where they want to work on that skill of just persevering and pushing through. And I'm over here like, I need to learn to not and just let it be and not push myself in those ways all of the time. That I'm really looking forward to I've started that, but I've really been thinking about it in terms of my next year and moving forward. And I'm like, I'm not going to push myself as hard as I have in ways. There might be some things that I do, but not with everything, which is kind of how I've been doing it. Radiant Life with Lori Lee. Love seeing the live with my Tony's boys. Yep. It was so much fun. The boys were over. Miles is going to be heading back to college, which is good for him, but it's a bummer because I'm going to miss him. But it was really great. And it was so fun. Like I said, and if you didn't catch that video, it's on my channel under the lives. You can check it out. I thought it was a lot of fun. Baby Steps 22. Thank you for being a member for a month. Coming in late. Happy New Year's, Natalie. Hugs. You got this. It's so normal to feel what you feel. Just keep healing. 2025 will be easier. I am counting on it. And thank you for that. Shelly, you love Steel Magnolias? Wasn't it a great movie? That's where I got my daughter's name, my oldest, Shelby, from that movie. Abraham, good to see you. I used one of your cards the other day that you made. I realized I've been hoarding a few because they were so nice, but I used one. So thank you for that. And I got your card that you sent. You make amazing cards. You're really good at it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm such a slacker. I did not send one card, and I don't think anybody's going to fault me for it. And even if they did, okay. But I mean, I haven't sent cards in years, but it's something I could see myself doing again one day. It's a great way to stay in touch. And I do like to get the cards. So thank you to those of you who did send me Christmas cards. I appreciate it. Maybe next year I'll be doing some type of card. We'll see. I don't know. See when we get there. G Buddy Never End says, being from Louisiana, I love Steel Magnolias and was actually an extra for the egg hunt. No way. Very cool. I love that movie. I was sitting in a movie theater. I was in the Sea Org, but I went to see the movie on Christmas because sometimes that's what we would get to do on Christmas is go see a movie. And I'm pretty sure it was Christmas. Anyways, I remember hearing the name and thought, you know what? If I ever have a daughter, and here I am in the Sea Org, I'm not supposed to ever have a child. But I decided then and there, if I have a daughter, I'm going to name her Shelby. What I didn't know is I was already pregnant. It wasn't long after that I found out that I was pregnant. And she was a girl, and I named her Shelby. That's right, and it's winter. Josiah, Still Magnolias makes me cry each time. Such a great movie. Truly, and I've not seen it in a while, but I used to watch it over and over again sometimes when I would hang out with my mom. She loved it too. Oh, Mock, I love that. You need a Not Happening Today shirt. Yeah, that's right. I do. I should make that. Shelly says Tony's boys are so well mannered. They will do good things. They really are their entire lives. Every time I would connect with other parents, they would talk about how well mannered the boys were. And they just have the biggest hearts. I love that all my kids get together, get along and enjoy each other's company. And Oliver loves being around Miles and Dominic, as you can imagine, as a 7-year-old boy. That's right, Allison. I swear I will not let my personal tragedy interfere with my ability to do good hair. Doesn't she say that to Dolly Parton because she's trying to get the job? Thank you, Susan. Tony's boys are beautiful inside and out. Hey, Scientology Geek. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to you as well. Great to see you. Anthony says, maybe rekindle your Xenu connection. No, he's too needy. Absolutely. Plus, this is like now, as I've been telling my kids, this is the time of Natalie. I am going to learn, and I got a feeling I'm going to learn real fast, how to focus on myself. Just how to do that. What kind of toothpaste would I like today? You ever think about the things that we just do? And maybe I'm the only one doing this. I will get the same thing. I will do the same thing. Like we've had the same toothpaste for years. And it's like when Tony and I got together and moved in, I just switched to his toothpaste. I've never been super committed to a toothpaste. And I just keep doing the same one. And now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I want a different toothpaste? What would I like in a toothpaste? And I know toothpaste is not a big deal, but I think you guys get what I'm saying is it's just making me question and thinking about a new year too and going into a different time and how do I want my life to be? Are you guys thinking about this kind of stuff too? I know I am. And a lot of it is around being more gentle with myself. Like I said, not pushing myself as hard as I have my entire life. And I've kind of started that and I've been pleasantly surprised that I still get a lot done. And it's with so much less stress when I'm the one who puts the most pressure on myself. In fact, nobody is putting pressure on me for anything. Um, that's mostly, me. So that I realize like I get to choose and decide. I know what I need to get done, but maybe I don't need to work at like this level all the time. I don't think I do. You guys tell me what you think about that. I'm going to catch up on the chat here. Oh, Allison, I get what you're saying. Greggy says, Nat, I know you won't believe this because I didn't believe it when my dad passed away almost 14 years ago, but it will get better. It's your channel and you can cry if you want to. We got you. Thank you, Greggy. I really appreciate that. Ooh, I got to tell you guys something that happened. So the other day, there's this my closet. When you walk in my house, there's like a closet for coats and stuff. And there's a light that's right above it so you can see in the closet. Well, Tony wanted to make that light use these purple lights, which you can change the color of the lights with an app. But at some point, I lost the app and couldn't remember what the app was to control the lights. So if I wanted to turn on the light to see coats, you can't see anything because this purple light comes on. It looks very nice in the evening, but you can't see anything. So I'm standing there and I'm like, and I say out loud, you know what I would really, to myself, because nobody else is there. Kelsey was downstairs. I would really love it if this light was white. I kid you not. The light turned white. I could take my computer. Well, I don't know how I'd show you it was that way before. There are two of those lights. The one not by the closet is still purple. And the one over the closet is now white. I could not believe it. I was like, whoa, whoever did that, thank you. And then I played with it a bunch to make sure it stayed that way, and it is still white. But I don't know how to explain that because these lights have been stuck on purple for, I mean, Tony's been gone for 6.5 months. And let's see, when we got those lights, maybe a couple of months or so before he died. So I don't know how to explain it, but it was interesting. Radiate life, good for you. 2025, I agree. I'm sending cards. Very cool. Ah, Josiah, that's very, very, very thoughtful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Jolie, your backyard neighbor is setting off fireworks already. You must live somewhere warm. Maybe not, though. Oh, Anna from Canada, I love that you send cards like that. I want to get better at it. I know it's going to be a while because the thing I'm realizing is I just don't have the bandwidth for a lot. You know, like I'm not just starting. I'm continuing to kind of find my bearings, and because I'm trying not to rush myself or push myself too hard, even with things, like I said, if I'm going to work on something that's a bigger project, I learned from my daughter Kelsey to set a timer so that I stop, because sometimes I can get very hyper focused on something and to the detriment of a lot of other things. But fortunately, usually I get hyper focused on things that are work related. But I'm trying to learn how to get more focused on things not work related and just have a bit more balance there. What do you guys, anybody got any either New Year's resolutions or just I kind of hate that. I don't know why I don't like that. New Year's resolutions. Any new things you want to do in the new year? What would you call it? Ah, Arkansas Flamingo, that's right. Back to Still Magnolias. Love the part where what's her name yells, "Hit Weezer." That's right. Malin, take a swing at Weezer. And then she throws her in front. Oh my gosh, we should almost do a Still Magnolias watch party at some point. Abraham, if I come to Miami again or you come to Minnesota, we're watching Still Magnolias. How fun would that be? Hey, Joe Buchanan, thank you for being here. Good to see you. What did you say though? Happy Hogmanay? What does that mean, Joe? Oscar, no problem. Have to bail shortly. 90 minutes to go and friends do. Yes, get your stuff done. Yeah, bad thing. And I don't know how the notifications work. Seriously. Justine, is Shelby's middle name Magnolia in the movie? No. No, the magnolia is, I think, from the flower. They're the flowers that were in the pool at the beginning of the movie where Weeza comes over and she's arguing with Malin's husband because her magnolias are in the pool. And she's like, those are from my magnolia tree. I think that's what the magnolia part is from. Uh, any Steel Magnolias fans, you're going to be loving this. Oh, Kelsey, thank you for your comment. I'm not going to read it because it's going to make me cry. I will put it up here. I'm already a little stuffy, so I'm trying not to cry. I'm averting my eyes while you all read it. I love you, Kelsey. And I will read that later. I will. I'm going to keep my act together right now. Ren listens. I'm glad I'm not the only one who quotes Steel Magnolias. Oh, all the time. No one needs a clinger. Oh, no, Nadana, you got to watch Steel Magnolias. You were born in South Carolina and just moved back, but you've never seen it. You got to watch it. Allison says, yes, Anel trying to get a job with Trudy. Trudy? Is it Trudy? I played Malin once on stage and directed another stage production of Steel Magnolias, and I'm Southern. Allison, I love that. That is so cool. Skipper says, hey, Natalie, if you get encephalopathy, it works out just like that. I can concentrate on the thing in front of me. Haven't worked since August. Abrupt retirement. Oh, wow. Hopefully you're enjoying your retirement, even with that. Mock says toothpaste is not a small deal either. Yeah. It's more what it represents. It's not about the toothpaste, but it is about the toothpaste. It's about that figuring out what it is that I want. There's a lot of things I think we do in life, especially when you're living with other people and you're raising children, is it's really about the family or about the person, the other people in your household. And even though Kelsey and Oliver live with me, Kelsey's fully self-sufficient. I mean, she's taking care of me at this point. That's right, Arkansas Flamingo. Tony did that with the light. I think so because I don't know if you guys remember, but I think I shared with you early on after he died, my closet light was just acting up. And I did the same thing. I said out loud, "Can you just keep the light on?" Because I didn't have it in me to go find a way to get up to change the light bulb and all that. And that light came on and stayed on for quite some time, even after I turned it off. And then eventually I needed to change the light bulb. A cute pumpkin clodhopper. Tony did it. Yeah, I think so. Eric says that's some OT8 crap. Yeah, I don't know. Whether it was, I mean, who or whatever, I'm just very thankful because I cannot, for the life of me, remember the app to get those lights to change back to the regular color. They're not hue bulbs. I could probably figure it out if I really put some time into it, which means I probably won't figure it out anytime soon. Jolie says total sign from Tony. Yeah, it always seems to be around lighting. There's another light that came on by itself shortly after he died. Now that I'm thinking about this is like the third thing like that that's happened. Voice activated? No, I wish. I yell at the lights all the time. Nothing happens. Now I could get them connected to Alexa, but I haven't quite figured that out. Abraham, you just need to come to Minnesota. Seriously, think about it. You can help me with my Alexa. We can chill. Stacy Toms, Happy New Year to you as well. Did anybody I'm getting caught up here. See if anybody shared any resolutions. Brooke Elliott says New Year's resolution sounds like a lot of pressure. Yes, skip it. I'm all for that. This is, at least right now, who knows? Things might change later, but I've very much been of the mindset of whatever. If in Hawaii we have a saying, if can, if no can, no can. In other words, if you can do this, that would be awesome. But if you can't, it's totally okay. Like no problem. And so you just say if can, or if can. So I'll get a text from my sister. Hey, I'm going to be out of town, and say maybe it's like, can you, I don't know, grab my mail if can. And that's how I know she doesn't care if I can or I can't. She's got a backup. But if it's something like, hey, I really need you to, then it's like, okay, absolutely, I'm doing it. No problem. But if can just means like, hey, I'm not going to be upset about it. If you can, cool. But if you can't, no problem. I feel like we should all do that for each other. Hey, Julie, I'm glad this isn't members only because I need it. Love your light and shining presence. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Julie. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it was supposed to be members only, and then I didn't hit the right buttons. This is like the second time or third time I think I've done this to the fabulous members on the channel. And if you guys want to become a member of the channel, my membership starts at $4.99. It's a great way to support the channel and what I do here. Not necessary. But of course, I would love it if you did. There's a link in the description of this video to go ahead and get a membership. And if you go to when you're on my channel, there should be a thing to click. But if you have an iPhone, I think you have to use the link in the description. But I'm sure Mama Opal will throw up a link for memberships. Wow, Selena, you already got people setting off fireworks. Okay, good, Abraham. It's a date. Come Minnesota. Come in the winter time. Baby Step says, I have not been a New Year's resolution person. Me neither, mostly because it felt like something people like you had to do, or I don't know why I push back on that, but it's like, I don't like to do things when everybody else is doing them. And I don't know if that's because I'm so like want to walk my own walk after having been in a cult and all that. It could be, but I just think as humans, we're more, want to make our own choices about stuff. But then there's something about routine and tradition that I like too. But I don't even, I celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Christmas Eve with my family. But otherwise, all the other days, holidays, my birthday, Mother's Day, they're rarely on the day. And that's intentional for two reasons. One, it makes it easier on my kids who have in-laws, and they might, especially now that they have kids or two of them do, makes it easier on them to not have to go to a whole bunch of places. I like that, but I do like we do Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving. And I do like that tradition, and I like that it is a tradition. So some things I like that, but a lot of it I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to, like New Year's Eve. I don't want to go out and party when a whole bunch of other people are. I'd rather be home or do it on a Tuesday. Or I guess it is Tuesday. What is today? It is Tuesday. You know what I mean? Geoplanet Jane says Southern women are tough cookies with great style and big hair. That's right, Abraham. My favorite colors are blush and bashful. So she says, my colors are blush and bashful, mama. Because Malin gives the wrong color. I think she said, and then Malin says, your colors are pink and pink. I swear between all of us, I haven't seen this movie in 10 years, at least 10 years. We could recite the whole thing, Cat K. I saw Drum Eddington at the Piggly Wiggly and smiled at the SOB. That's right. Oh, I love it. Skipper, you're writing poetry and taking walks. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Anna from Canada says, my 11-year-old son is a Virgo. I understand. I also love the movie Still Magnolias. Yeah, being a Virgo, it's not just from being like in Scientology in the Sea Organ, my, training that way. A lot of it is, I think, too, has to do with being a Virgo. I like organization. I like bins. Bins that organize things. My porn is watching organizing videos. I am not even kidding you. Used to make Tony crazy because he would be like across the room or in the other room and he'd hear me making noises. He's like, what are you doing, babe? Should I come in there? And he'd walk in and he's like, oh my gosh, are you watching organizing videos? And I'd be like watching like the bins and the labels and going, oh my God, yes, yes, yes. Totally would give him the wrong idea. I love it. I love doing it. I love watching it. Watching somebody clean out a closet, take my money. Now, I don't do it all the time. It just because, it's a lot of work. But part of why I've been watching the organizing videos, because they do get me motivated to organize. And there's so many things I'm still going through, and I'm working on a plan to just pare down on a lot of things. And those videos do help me. At least that's what I do for motivation. You guys got to tell me what you do. Okay, now I'm really behind. Let me catch up here. And happy New Year to all of you as well. Kate Murphy says, humans run on electrical impulses. I don't see why we couldn't leave behind some of that. Like leave behind the electrical impulses. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I think that we're all energy and it has to go somewhere if it doesn't go away, right? Because you can't like destroy it. Marcy says, I like that, Natalie, the Hawaiian saying for sure. I might need to use that. Yeah, you'll have to let people know because then you can know to say, hey, if can. In other words, no worries. Because when somebody asks us to do something, most of the time, if somebody you care about, you want to help them. But if you are not in a position to do so, then you feel bad or think, God, do I need to change this or this to make this happen? But if can is like the gift of saying, hey, no problem if you can't either. You're off the hook. Like, don't beat yourself up over it. I really love it. It's one of my favorite things about, I guess you would call it part of the culture there in Hawaii. Bad Thayton, thank you for the super chat. My New Year's resolution is to not make a New Year's resolution, and it has been that every year for some time now. I love that for you. Because that's what I'm thinking. It doesn't have to be, tradition is just that. It's a routine or tradition of what you do. It doesn't need to be a specific way or the same as everybody else. Jolie, thank you. Justine says, I love the Hawaiian culture, so family oriented, respectful of elders, and just lovely. That is very true. Very true. Elders in the Hawaiian culture are definitely really respected. There are a kupuna, wise, fascinating to talk to. Josiah doesn't like New Year's resolutions either. Too much pressure. I agree. Meditating with love. Hello. I made artwork and tagged you on X a long time ago. It was Alohatology with If Can, was midway through carving it on linoleum and life interrupted. Maybe I'll finish that soon. I love that. Okay, I was just talking about today how I'm thinking of getting more active on Twitter because I'm not, even though I have a Twitter. So, bummer. I missed it. I think I can go back and check notifications. I would love to see it. My email is natalie@lifeafteraccult.com if you still have that handy. Thanks, Abraham. If you have an iPhone, just hit the more in the description of the video and the link for the membership is there. Thanks, Abraham. Anthony says, Princess Bride is my all-time favorite movie. My ex-husband loved that movie. And I know a lot of people too who love it. Brooke Elliott says, I usually get asked about Lent more so than New Year's resolutions. I usually tell them I'm giving up bills. Yeah, giving up bills. I am unsubscribing. You should see all the things I have literally unsubscribed from. As I'm like, instead of just deleting, I'm like, why? I delete this every month. I'm just going to unsubscribe. I'm decluttering my phone, my email, my life. It's going to take some time. I've decided to give myself a year, but I have some goals in terms of, what would you call it? Downsizing that I want to do. Nicole the Kiwi says, I love a good tradition. We mostly have those for Christmas and the rest of the year, a bit of whatever, but all centers on spending time with family. Life's so busy, it's hard to get family time. That is so true. So true, Nicole. That is my favorite part of it too, is being able to see my family. And I'm fortunate that most of my family, my immediate family, lives locally. Though my one sister had to go move back to Hawaii. But so her and my brother-in-law, and she's got 2 kids. So I have 2 adorable nieces that live there, but I'll see them when I go back home. I do miss them being here though. They lived here for almost 3 years. They were in Hawaii, came to Minnesota for a job, and then were here 2.5, 3 years, and then went back to Hawaii for an even better job. It's so great when it works out. Anna from Canada says, I was inspired by Eric Rader and put 2 posters in front of my apartment building. They are still there. I work from home and my office overlooks the poles I put them on. I love that. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's fantastic. That's right, Nana of 12. Pray every day, play every day, be grateful, get up and move, be helpful every day. Those are good words to live by. Okay, Sharona says, my New Year's resolution is to maintain my weight after I bought a huge whole new wardrobe from ThredUp and keep up with my exercises. Basically something I'm already doing and more like a promise to myself. I love that. Good for you. Oh, thank you, Jolie. It's from watching all that Steel Magnolias. And my mom was from Florida, and Georgia. So I have a lot of, I haven't seen them in a long time, but many of them have passed. But people from Georgia, Florida on my mom's side of the family. And I watched a lot of Steel Magnolias. El Sermento, that's right. Weeza, you sound almost chipper. What happened today? You run over a small child or something? Wasn't that Julia Roberts? I think that was her character. And my apologies to anybody who does not like Steel Magnolias. Just can't help it. Cannot help it. Oh, you're going to do some pink tips on your nails? I need to get back to doing my nails sometime. Yeah, I've not been dyeing my hair. Not like you can't tell. I just decided, and that's funny because on the members only live, we seem to talk about my hair a lot, mostly because I bring it up because I'm letting my gray hair grow for the first time, like ever. It just got to the point where I was having to color my hair every 4 weeks or so. And like many things in my life since Tony died, I just find myself asking, why? Why do I do that? Do I want to do that? Do I enjoy doing that? Do I like it? And on that one, at least right now, I mean, you might tune in next month and I've colored it, but for now, I just don't want to do it. I want to let it grow out and see what happens. Because why not? Why not? And it's really growing out. You can like really see it. Sometimes it's more obvious than other times, but we'll see. I'm going to see if I can make it till spring. But Lana has let hers grow out and I like it. So I'm like, why am I putting myself through? One, it's expensive and nothing wrong with dyeing your hair. Like, I think if you want to do that, that's fabulous. Power to you. Everybody gets to do what they want to do. But I don't know what happened where I just was suddenly like, why am I doing this? And now I'm not. So we'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully it'll grow out and I can deal with the transition. But I've got some sprays and powder if I really can't take it. Or you guys start to complain, which I would just say, too bad, so sad, get used to it. Julie says, I think we need a Princess Bride viewing here tonight for sure. 7 days of flu, so everyone may not be able to stay awake. Oh my goodness. I've heard that something's going around. Let's talk about that for a minute. Not the bird flu, although did you guys hear somebody got bird flu? Like a human had a serious case of bird flu. So bird flu is mutating. So keep that on your bingo card for next year. Might be bird flu. And we had 3 crazy foggy days here in Minnesota. All of the snow is pretty much gone. Oh, it was hard to stay awake. Isn't it crazy how when it's really dark like that, especially with the fog, it just makes you so sleepy? Or at least that's how it seemed to affect me. Oh, we got some Virgos in the chat. I'm seeing that. I'm so behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's right. He thought I was watching naughty vids. The first couple of times. Then from then, he pretty much knew I was watching organizing videos or food. Oh wait, I read that one from Bad Thayton. Nicole the Kiwi says, I love organizing stuff. I organize my kids' Lego every year. All my dad's books are in alphabetical order. It's my happy place. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Now, I haven't gone that far. They're not in alphabetical order, but you're giving me thoughts. I like to group them by type or kind so I can more easily find it. But alphabetical would work, but sometimes I don't remember the title of the book. But if I know, okay, it had something to do with eating a certain way, those books with recipes. I have so many recipe books, which is crazy for someone who doesn't really cook. I just have aspirations. I'm going to try. I have to try because I'm starting to get tired of eating the same thing, even though I usually love eating the same thing. I'm going to shake it up. I am going to learn how to make a few new things that I've not done before in the new year. I don't know what that is yet, but I am going to figure it out. Kelsey, my daughter, says, if you love organizing, I would totally let you reorganize my closet, for you and your journey. We could get the pile of laundry on a table hung up. I will be there to support you. The only hard thing, though, Kels, is I'm so allergic to her dog who lives downstairs. So when I go downstairs, I get so stuffy. But I would love to motivate you and give you some ideas. We should do it, Kels. Yeah, Geoplanet Jane, the organizing videos are incredible. I just love it. I could just watch them all the time. Beth Dayton says, I'm ADD. Organization is not my thing at all. I try so hard and will get organized, but then it all goes to shit. You got to set a timer. That's what Kelsey was telling me. She sets a timer like, okay, I'm going to work on this for 30 minutes or work on this for an hour. So if you can't do the whole thing, if it's a 5-hour project, maybe you can break it up. I thought that was so smart. And I'm trying to do that now too. Oh, no way, Lisa. Lisa got to meet Sally Field right after Still Magnolias was released. She was so nice and held my hands because I was shaking. 30 years later, she owns one of my art pieces that I make. Love her. Wow, that is very cool. That is awesome. Oh, we got a lot of Princess Bride fans here. Kraken Studio says, all my art is inspired by pop culture, iconic phrases, and events along with the emotions brought to life on canvas. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Tamber June says, my hope for the new year is to help my dad not lose his wallet, phone, AirTags, wallet finders. Here we come. His grief brain is severe. Oh, I'm so sorry for your dad. I feel like I'm starting to get a bit better that way. I've been remembering things a little more easier. And that's what doctors told me, is that widow's brain is a thing. And then you add to it. So I'm like, it's amazing, really, I get anything done between widow's brain, menopause brain fog, my autoimmune stuff. I am a walking miracle. I'm going to go with that. That is what I'm going to choose to believe. Oh, I love how a lot of you are getting organized too. I love that. Aaron, I see your test there. Oh my gosh, I really got behind. I am so sorry. John Shamwowski. I just woke up. My New Year's resolution is to increase my cardio from none to some. Hope you like the brownies. John, I just got the brownies. Thank you so much. My grandkids are going to love them too. That is going to be our special New Year's treat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Which of course will lead to more cardio. I'm with you. Like, I just need to be moving more. Ooh, murder mystery true crime shows. This is a good week for it. This is a good week for it. Radiant Life says, in 2025, I'm going to celebrate the birthdays of those that I love, my friends and my father-in-law. My family stopped celebrating their birthdays, but bringing it back, even if it's just for me. That's fantastic. I love that. I like celebrating people's birthdays. I'm the worst at sending cards and, I mean, even a gift. But I will call you. I will sing a song. I will make it a big deal that way. I'm always good for a brunch, meet for lunch. I would do that. That's what I try to do with my friends, is like, let's go to lunch. I want to spend time with them, but let's do it over good food. Oh, Tamber June, putting the expiration dates when you organize your meds. That is a good idea. Oh, Oliver says hi. He must be downstairs. Justine, what breed of dog does she have? Bobby is like a mix, but she's got long hair. But I don't know. Kelsey, if you're in the chat still, what is Bobby? I feel like you told me once and I don't remember. Living in the gray area, being autistic and ADHD makes me the most organized, chaotic person I know. I totally get it. Ollie, you're getting some hellos there. Next, learn with Nat videos idea, how to change your house air filters. We just did that today. I did know how to do. I showed Kelsey how to do it and how to write the date on the furnace filter so we know when to change it again. Rika, happy new year to you too. Good to see you. You guys have the best ideas. Wow, Joe, it's already 55 minutes till New Year for you. Ooh. Thank you, Tamber. I've declared myself a miracle. Thank you for acknowledging it. A walking miracle. Sometimes it feels like that. Like, I can't believe I actually got anything done today. Just sometimes how my days, like when I do a recap, I'm good for a while. But the few days that if I'm not, I like on Sunday, it's a little harder to get going if I don't do a recap, which I don't usually on Sundays, but that's kind of my downtime. That's like, I keep telling myself, well, if you want to like lounge in bed and scroll on your phone and drink coffee and whatever, you can do that. I end up getting up and just doing it in the living room, but by the fireplace, but try to just not I'm very much like, I like to, wake up and get going. I want to wake up, get started on my day, get some stuff done. Let's do it. I guess I'm what you would call a morning person. But boy, come this time of day, I just want to be in the recliner or doing a puzzle. I'm very, very much more not feeling that. Ollie says brownies. Yep, Reese is going to be live in about 20 minutes. I'm sure a lot of you will head over there. We'll be done before then. We'll wrap up. I just wanted to come in and chat with you guys. Well, I was supposed to do a members only live. Ugh. Hopefully the members don't mind too much. We'll do another one. I've been like not doing. Here's the thing. I didn't do one for a couple weeks with the holidays and it just was rough. And then I got out of practice of there's so many boxes you got to click here on YouTube. It really is crazy. Some of it's like muscle memory. Oh, is Mina here? I think my granddaughter has arrived. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Marcy. I love getting to know you guys. And that's why, like I said, I like to do these chats because otherwise I feel like when I'm doing a recap, I miss some. I go back and read the comments afterwards because I can't always catch them when I'm, doing and I do this on one screen. I remember, I think it was the first time that Aaron and Jenna came over and he was like, you do this on one screen? Hey. And I'm like, yeah, I do it on one screen. But I need to get another screen because his setup has multiple screens and it really is so much easier. For me to do a recap and share videos, I have to pop between browser windows. Whereas if I have another screen, I need a bigger desk and I need to figure out how to do another screen in the new year. Abigail, thank you so much for becoming a member. And Abigail, thank you so much. I got the puzzles today. I'm going to work on those. And your gifts were so kind and so thoughtful. Thank you for that. Truly. I really appreciate it. And thank you for becoming a member. What's all the ruckus? Hi, Nina. Hey, buddy. You want to say hi?
Hi, guys.
For those, so normally we'd be doing a members only chat, but Grandma forgot to click the right box. So this is more open to everyone. This is my grandson, Oliver, for those that do not know or are not familiar with Oliver.
Wait just a minute. I have big news.
You do?
Yeah. A couple days ago, I just grew an inch or two taller, even though it's not my birthday.
You did?
Yes, I actually did.
Wow, I thought you looked bigger. I was wondering. I thought it was the haircut. But yeah, you really shot up.
I didn't get a haircut. Only like one or 2 months ago. I think one.
Yeah. How was your Christmas? Robin Miner's asking. Oliver, how was your Christmas? Hey, girl.
Mina, get in here.
Get in
oh my
here.
gosh. My Christmas was great. Trust me.
Yeah? You got to shut the door all the way.
I got a Minecraft alarm clock.
You got a Minecraft alarm clock?
Yeah, and the next time I go to my dad's house, I might get my own room because I want my own room, but we have to build
Yeah, well,
one.
we won't go into details there.
Room. Wait,
Don't be all telling your family's business.
is my bed in there?
What was that?
Is my bed in there?
Is what in there?
In Ollie's room.
Oh, yes, your bed is in Ollie's room.
Yes, it is. And your bed is in your room too.
Yep, my bed is in my room. This is my granddaughter, Mina. Everybody's saying hello to Oliver and hello to Mina. See, even Joe says, I knew it, Ollie. I can see you're bigger. Yeah, you've talked to Joe before. See, they are saying, hi, Oliver. Ooh, Bad Thayton loves Minecraft.
Yeah. Me too. I like Minecraft too.
You like Minecraft too?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You would actually probably like it.
I love your Spider-Man shirt, Mina.
And the spider is sparkly.
It is.
Too, and like,
Oh,
bye.
See you next year.
That's the thing with daddy's.
loud. That was really loud. Grandma's got an earbud in.
That's the thing. Sorry
Whoa,
for talking loud.
Huh?
I
Are you
was falling
falling?
off.
Brooke Elliott says, hi, Mina. And she's put some little unicorns there. What is happening with that door?
What is happening to that door?
That's
That's a silly sound.
It is a silly sound. It is. Robin is impressed that you got a Minecraft clock.
What? Oh,
Love the grandbabies. Thank you, Main House. Yeah, they are pretty awesome. Malarkey says, Happy New Year, Nat and Kitties.
Look.
That's us.
Today we are gonna do sparklers.
Ooh, sparklers. Sharona, funny you say that. I think that too. Mina reminds me of Drew Barrymore when she was little.
I do that too.
You can do sparklers too?
Yeah, she
Awesome.
probably can.
What else are we gonna
And
do
you.
tonight? Yes.
No squirrels.
No squirrels?
No, not squirrels. That's true. She does
Oh.
have that sign.
Looking at my squirrel sign.
Pink. This property is protected by highly trained squirrel. You have been warned.
I don't know how tall
Look.
they are, Abigail. I'm not sure.
I'm like 3 or 4 feet.
Wow. Kitty says that
Grandma,
her
look
babies
at
love
that.
Minecraft.
Yay.
What, Mina?
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
The stuffies.
Hold on.
Now,
hold on.
these are grandma's stuffies, so you can play with them, but you have to put them back.
Wait. A 23-year-old is an expert at Minecraft. I just saw a comment about that.
Oh, well, I would imagine. Yeah.
Everybody loves Minecraft, yay.
420
Hey.
Otis Ireland wants to know, have you ever seen a leprechaun?
those
Huh?
at my house. The rainbow one. Wait. Grandma?
Ollie is a pro.
What? You're Yes, not a pro.
No,
How
pro,
dare you?
pro, like a professional.
Am I Mina? No. How dare
But have either of you ever seen a leprechaun?
No.
No? Well, the
Actually,
night is
yes.
young.
Yes, true.
Anna from Canada, thank you for the super sticker. Oliver, show your grandma how to properly dap. I know you know. My son is 11.
I don't have it anymore. Good. I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it? Oh, it's on the other table?
What?
I'm so excited that you're here, Mina.
I don't know what we're doing.
We're going to have so
I
much
don't know
fun.
what you're doing. Yeah, we don't know what they're doing. Yay. Revolution of kids.
Yeah, have you taken over the live
Grandma.
stream?
And grandma.
That's right. You're at grandma's work right now. It's bring your grandkids to work day.
I'm going to get off and play.
Okay, me too. You go play. I'm going to
Wait,
follow
Grandma.
you. Yeah?
You know that $5 thing?
Yeah. It's my scarf.
Yeah, I covered up like guys.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a blanket.
Yeah, I want to make a little long blanket. I spend the $5 on Mina.
You can spend the $5 on Mina.
I was pointing at this guy.
Yep. You were. Yes. I see him there. Grandma's going to wrap up here and then why don't we go do something?
I just saw a Pokemon.
You did?
I don't think Mina knows what Pokemon is. I should teach her probably.
Yeah, you should teach her.
I might.
How about 10 sleepovers?
10 sleepovers.
10
Yes.
sleepovers.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year to you. My party has already started because the kids are here. So we are going to go hang out and have some fun. I hope you guys have the most amazing New Year's Eve as well.
I thought I was good. Let's switch there.
Oh, no, we're still there. Make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and members, thank you so much. And I will get my act together on the next members only live.
See you guys later.
See you guys later.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of you. Yes, we will
Yeah,
see you
one-
all.
One there and one there.
That's right.
Yes.
We'll see you all next year. Love you all. Thank you so much for being here and all of your support. Especially thank you so much to the members and so many of you that have been members for 9 months. That's amazing. Kitty, thank you for becoming a member. Hip, hip, hooray.
Hooray.
All right, everybody. I will see you later.
See you guys later.
Happy New Year.
Bye.